Strict press, clean the load to your shoulder. Feet under your hips, keep your core nice and tight. Squeeze as hard as you can, press the load up directly above your head. Keep your arm nice and straight, arm as close to your ear as you can. Control the weight back down to your shoulder. No legs should be used at all. Weighted glute bridge. You're going to place the dumbbell or the kettlebell on your hips. Shoulders stay on the floor. You're going to drive your hips up towards the ceiling. Hold for a second at the top, big squeeze of the bum. Control that weight back down to the floor. Trying to get your hips as high as you can on every rep. Toes to equipment. You're going to start with the item above your head, hands making contact with the item. From there, you're going to bring your feet up, drive your hips back, make contact with the item with your toes, control your legs back down to the floor. One-handed sumo deadlift. Going to take a wide sumo stance. Back nice and straight, one hand on the load. From there, you're going to drive away from the floor with your feet. Stand up with full extension. Take the load back down to the floor on every rep. Delay that knee bend until the load passes the knees. Two-handed sumo deadlift. Place the load on the floor. Two hands on the head of the dumbbell or the handle of the kettlebell. Nice wide sumo stance, keep your back nice and straight, arms nice and straight, drive away from the floor with your feet, stand up with full extension and control the load back down to the floor. Delay that knee bend until the load passes the knees. Push press, clean the load to your shoulder, feet under your hips, little dip in the drive, dip and press, lock the item out overhead. Item back down to your shoulder on every rep. Reverse lunge. Take your foot and step backwards. Back knee makes contact with the floor. Stand back up to full extension, fully opening the hips on every rep. Alternating legs every time. Split squat, so you're going to take a wide split stance. From there, you're going to lower your hips directly to the floor. Back knee makes contact with the floor. To make that movement slightly harder, you can hold a load at your chest, such as a dumbbell or a kettlebell. Dumbbell deadlift. Dumbbell starts on the floor. Take one hand on the dumbbell, keep your back nice and straight. You're going to stand it all the way up to full extension, so your shoulders, hips, knees, ankles in a nice straight line. Control that weight all the way back down to the floor. One head of the dumbbell making contact with the floor. Power clean. You're going to take hold of the item, keep your arm nice and straight, back nice and straight, drive away from the floor, jump and shrug, hit that full extension, catch the item on your shoulder. Back down to the floor on every rep. Shoulder to overhead. First thing you do, we'll clean the dumbbell to your shoulder. From there you can do a strict press, push press, push jerk, split jerk, back down to the shoulder on every rep.